All right, guys, what is up? Welcome, Crypto FUD. And let's jump right into this, guys. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know it is still very boring in the market right now. Not much going on as far as price-wise, but we're going to have some stories. We're going to talk about some things that I think is going to potentially if this does happen, it's going to be bringing the markets like crazy alive, and we're going to see in a 2021 all over with. I've been calling this for the last month, that I already said that the markets right now, the way they look, how the environment is in crypto, everything is just literally playing out how 2021 felt and really how the markets were. Maybe not exactly, but very, very similar. So let's jump right into this, guys. So welcome. We are not going to be here for too long. So bear with me here. Make sure you guys slap those likes. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe, hit that bell. We did have a great members only stream yesterday. I talked about what I'm currently doing in this market. Basically gonna win whether we're going up or we're going down, right? Had a nice strategy that we spoke with all the members. If you guys are interested, make sure you guys hit that join button. You can actually, if you join right now, you can actually go and watch yesterday's members only stream. You'll have access to that. Less than $5 to join. All right, guys, so let's just jump in here, guys. So Bitcoin right now is sitting at around 96,275, somewhere around there on this chart. I do have another chart right here that's saying 96,400, so it depends on what pair you're looking at. This is Bitcoin paired with USD. So like I said, right now, Bitcoin still chopping around, not really too much going on. We had the FOMC minutes drop today. Nothing really too crazy, right? We saw it drop. We saw a little bit of a move towards the downside, but I mean, nothing really to run home and tell mom about, right? We didn't really see any kind of a breakdown or break up, really just kind of sitting still in this consolidation zone that we've been sitting in for, I think, let's just call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days, guys. 15 days. 15 days we've been sitting in this consolidation zone. Absolutely insane. Trust me, I understand. Things are so boring. That's why yesterday's member stream, in my opinion, was a good one, particularly for right now, on what I'm doing as far as with the market and everything like that. And it's basically, like I said, I'm kind of positioning myself whether if we move up, obviously I have big holdings on a lot of projects. And if we move down, obviously I'm obviously leveraging myself to where if we move down, I'm also going to be all right. So let's see here. Ricky, what's going on? Twan's in the house. Ricky said you should prepare your long next dip. Ricky, remember yesterday's stream, right? So I remember I told you I started off with that small increment and I was going to continue to add. So as of today, let's pull up this chart real quick. I'm going to pull up the 15 minutes so we can kind of zoom in. So as of today, remember yesterday when I opened up that position, right? It was around 95.4 is where I opened it up. So technically I should be down right now, right? Well, I'm actually right now, I'm pretty much even as of right now, even with us being up, because what I did was, remember I started off with a small amount and I've been adding to, especially when we ran up to this 96.7, somewhere around there. Somehow I was able to miraculously catch that top, and I added to my position that I had yesterday. So now my liquidation's around 105, and my entry point is somewhere around 96,400, give or take, somewhere around there. So, I'm not really too worried about, as far as opening up a long per se, because remember, I have my positions. This is what we were talking about yesterday as far as, everything else. So if we move up, my bags start pumping, right? We move down, I'm obviously, I'm not going to be crying either because I'm positioning myself properly. So, but I mean, today, like I said, looking at the chart, even on the 15-minute, this is pretty much what we've done today. We saw some little bits of drops, almost like a little W pattern that was forming. I thought potentially that we were going to see some kind of a move towards the upside, but we didn't really break out as of now. I did put a little bit of a resistance zone right here. Nothing too crazy. If you see just a little trend line where we pretty much keep running up and hitting our heads. As of late, we have been finding some support in the last, hour above that line. So I wouldn't be surprised if potentially we start moving maybe trying to go for some $97,000, $98,000 Bitcoin. We'll see how it plays out. But you guys know the environment that we've been in. But I have a story, and I know you guys have already heard about this, but I don't think maybe you haven't thought about it. And this happened during 2021, and it literally boosted the market so much. We're going to cover this here in a second. But if you can see my thumbnail of Jerome Powell, you kind of will get a gist on what I'm going to be getting to here. So we're going to jump into that real quick here in a minute. Let's just cover everything else that we normally cover. Bitcoin dominance right now sitting at around 61.1, nothing too crazy. We did actually break below this support level at 61.1, right? But we're a little bit below that level, and you can see we broke below and we're actually hitting our head. Maybe this could be a sign that dominance could be coming down, hopefully, right? I'm not really too sold on it as of now, as far as dominance really coming down and cratering, because it's been really just staying dominant for right now, and that's really because the market as a whole is still very cautious, right? When you have the market in the environment that it's in right now, you have a lot of people that have pretty much pulled their money out of, especially out of meme coins and small caps for right now. Either they're sitting in stable coins on the side, or they put their money into Bitcoin. I would probably bet, because Bitcoin really hasn't rallied, right, that most of the money is either taken out of the market completely, or they're sitting in stable coins right now, kind of just waiting for this next move, So dominance still sitting pretty damn high for right now. We're not going to celebrate until we see dominance breaking down into at least 55 or lower. That's when we're going to start seeing alts start going crazy. Yes, if we do see dominance start dropping down even to like 57%, alts will be reacting positively, but it's going to be nothing crazy, nothing yet, until we can see, like I said, that 55 or below percent for dominance. So we'll let that play out. Right now, fear and greed. Let me load this back up, because I think this was from earlier. Yeah, we're around 37 for right now. So, I mean, obviously, you can tell the market right now is in fear right now, because no one knows what's going on, right? No one knows what's going on. A lot of people are just, like I said, either parked on the side, or they're maybe sitting out, or possibly sitting in Bitcoin, kind of just waiting to see what the hell is going on next. I did not mean to click into that, but I wanted to look at the top trending. So you guys can see top trending right now. For crypto, we have mystery. I don't know what that is. It's a mystery to me. I have no idea. We have Pi. That's not doing too well right now. They're actually down 50%. I think it was a DeFi project that dropped, so who cares? But what I wanted to bring up was Litecoin. Litecoin's been doing fairly well on the run of these ETFs that could be potentially dropping towards the end of the year. And Aptos as well, not ETF news for Aptos, but doing fairly well. And BitSensor is doing really well. They actually, I believe, just got listed, if I'm not mistaken, on Coinbase, if I'm not mistaken, and they're up technically in the last 2 days. I believe they're up about 20%, if I'm not mistaken. But other than that, really just a bunch of small caps. Floki's up about 6%. I was like, damn, I didn't realize for the 30-day it was down 30%. So, I mean, trying to get some kind of a rebound here on Floki, but nothing too crazy. But for the rest of the trending, nothing much. Ordinals is trending right now, up 9%. Still at like a crazy buy right there at $12. That's absolutely crazy. All right, so let's jump in. Oh, you know what? I don't even have my bubbles loaded up, guys. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, my bubbles loaded up here. Looking at the daily for the bubbles, if you were looking at this, you would say, damn, the market's not doing bad today, right? But don't get confused. It's just, small movement for today for certain projects, but not across the whole board. XRP's up 6% on the run of a potential ETF. Ondo, a lot of people have been talking about Ondo. Ondo's been, sealing deals out there and doing really well. So Ondo's been actually doing relatively well in the last week or two, as far as just really with publicity and people talking about Ondo, at least on YouTube, I'm noticing. So, but let's jump into the main topic, because I'm not going to be here for too long, guys. So the main topic of what I wanted to bring up today is, look at this. So $8,000 stimulus checks could be coming. I wanted to get into this. I wanted to touch base. What are your guys' opinions on this? This kind of, brings me back, like I was saying, 2021, guys. 2021, we saw this, right? We saw stimulus, obviously, from the pandemic that was going on. But what we noticed was that when a lot of people were getting stimulus checks, the market was pumping like crazy because you were seeing a lot of people investing their money versus going and buying those big flat screen TVs and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about this, but I do think that if this does come into fruition, this could be something I think very big and could really set Bitcoin up for, possible crazy run. And also, imagine you see a lot of new investors getting this money. What do you think they're going to be investing in when they come into crypto? Probably meme coins, guys. This is exactly why we saw Doge, Shiba, a lot of these other maybe smaller meme coins, but particularly those two, go absolutely parabolic during 2021. Obviously, there was a lot of hype, but you had a lot of people walking around with a lot of extra cash from stimulus checks. And if you really think about this, right, in 2021, they handed out, I don't remember exactly what was going on, but it was like a few different stimulus checks, right? Like one was like 600, one was like 1,200, and then I don't remember. I think there was 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken, but I know they equaled out to potentially, if you were just one person, because I know they were giving them to each person. I think that as long as you made a certain amount of money or didn't exceed a certain amount of money. I don't really remember, but it didn't usually per person exceed over probably 4 or 5 grand. If they were to do something like this, $8,000, bruh. Ben, you know what's funny, bro, is we're going to talk about that, but I 100% agree with you about the Libra saying that it screwed over meme coins. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Rawls, bro, where you been, bro? I know I've been seeing you in the Discord. Thank you so much. Said for the £2, said, sup, Crip, you heard of M87 on Ethereum? I have not heard of that, bro, but we'll pull that up here in a second. Rawls, I'm going to pull that up. Let's just finish this talk about the stimulus checks because I honestly do think, guys, it's not going to do anything to the markets today, right? But if something like this happens, right, and let's just say they hand out, $5,000 to each taxpayer in the States, I don't think people are comprehending how much money is going to overflow into the crypto market, into the crypto space. And as of right now, just like my boy Ben just said, Ben was literally just saying that meme coins right now are screwed, right? They've been screwed over what happened with this Libra, DeFi project that basically was probably, I think, right now considered one of the biggest scams in crypto as of now. We're going to cover that. Regardless of all that stuff, let's say in the next few months, the government hands out $5 grand to each tax-paying citizen, right? You're talking about probably trillions of dollars that are going to be injected into the economy again. When did this happen last? 2021, right? Been screaming this for the last, month or two, that all the charts, everything seems to be going just like how we did in 2021, right? This right here would be like, bro, I'm almost like if I'm seeing the future because we obviously didn't know any of this was going to happen a month ago. But what I keep saying is this right here could be such a big thing for the market. Even if it's just temporary, we could see a lot of money flowing into the space. And if you're talking about new investors coming in, we talk about this analogy all the time, right? When someone comes into the space, they're looking and they're new investors. A lot of them don't even know they can buy one Satoshi, right? A fraction of a Bitcoin. So they stay away from it. Or they're looking at Bitcoin at 95, 96, maybe at the time $100,000. And they're like, I don't want to buy into that, right? Because their $5,000 or whatever they're using isn't going to get them far as they're thinking, right? So they're looking at a lot of projects and they come across maybe, I'm just going to throw like Pepe out. And they can see for, $1,000, they can get freaking 50 billion Pepes. That's why meme coins do what they do, right? And they have so many decimals are in front of the zeros because it is enticing for people to buy in because it makes them feel like they're getting more for their dollar, right? And that's why you usually see meme coins especially when stimulus checks are out and we have a lot of new investors coming in, they usually will run, right? So this is what I wanted to just basically throw out there. Yes, it hasn't been, this is just news right now, right? But if they're bringing it out, this could be something big that could be coming in our near future. And really, it's not going to be just like them handing money over. This is basically taxpayers' money that they're saving with stopping a lot of the stuff that's going on, a lot of this unneeded stuff. And they're basically going to hand a lot of the money back to the people of the states, which I think a lot of us can agree that'd be pretty cool, right? But I do think on the other end, it kind of scares me because of, inflation and stuff like that. I think short term, we'd probably see a little spike in inflation and stuff like that. And flat screen TVs would go up because people that don't have money seem to want to go out and buy like flat screen TVs and like the most pointless stuff that's just, it has no value, right? Unless you need a TV, then that's everything, right? Rawls, I'm going to be pulling up your project right now, brother. Hold on one second. I just want to make sure I didn't skip anybody. Let's see here. Ricky said 6 more days and I'll be heading to the highs. We'll be heading to highs. Myro and ladies, let's go. What's going on? Owen, Jay's in the house. Craig said I bought B3 at a half a penny and bought more yesterday. Looks like a good play in the game space. All right. Old, what's going on? Twan said I've been DCAing on ladies. My average is 7 zeros and 13. Hopefully I get my bread back. Patience, my young one, right? Rawls, thank you for the £2. We're going to pull that project up here in a second. Craig, stimulus checks would be better this time because they won't be printing money. It's money that they're saving. Exactly. Ben saying meme coins are dead, and I do agree with him, but we're going to talk about why me and Ben are talking about this. Craig said I bought my Shiba last bull run and with my stimulus check. Thank you, Craig. There you go. Right there, guys. I remember being in that environment, right? And seeing people around me. I was already in the damn, I was deep in crypto already when a lot of the stimuluses were coming out. But, I was watching, I'm on YouTube. I didn't have my channel yet, but I'm on YouTube. I'm on all the groups on Facebook and stuff like that. And I can see the people coming out, like new investors. Hey, I just got $1,400 on my stimulus check. I can use $1,000. What meme coin should I buy? And stuff like that. And they would be in an Ethereum group, and people would sit there and just cook this person, over this. Because back in 2021 too, it was like, if you talked about Dogecoin or, any kind of meme coin, you were a freaking idiot what they were saying, right? But at the end of the day, you can see, obviously, Ethereum, I was very heavily invested in Ethereum, but I also was buying Doge at 2 cents, and I made more money off of Doge, right? I was buying Ethereum at 9, sold at the top, but Doge, you know what I'm saying? You made more money with meme coins, right? So I'm not against meme coins whatsoever, especially back in those days as well, while all the maxis were sitting there laughing at everybody. Some of these people ended up making shit ton more money than these maxis just because, they're like, oh, I only will buy Bitcoin. Cool, bro. You don't want to make extra money? Cool Thing said meme coins are trash. All right, brother. I appreciate that. Today I'm sipping on some White Claw. White Claw's trash, right? It's green apple. Cool, thanks. XDC is trash, bro. I'm just messing with you. Old said I'll buy more CAS all day. The only meme you need is bad AI. Bad deal AI. All right. We're going to start getting shilled with that. Raw said Friday was the St. Valentine's Day massacre because of Libra. Yeah. Shad, what's going on? Said, hey man, what are your thoughts on Nero on Ethereum chain? I'm going to pull that up. Ben said, I understand why people want to make fast money with memes, but if you put your stimulus in something like Ondo, you will 100% 10x your money in the next 12 months. Hey, you know what, Ben? Everything you said, probably facts, right? Not going to disagree what you're saying. And then I see your next comment saying you won't get rugged. Completely I understand that one, right? But you have to understand, especially people that are just coming out, what you're saying is true. A lot of them won't even know about Ondo until after the fact, right? And also the greed, right? The greed where they want to make the most money. They want to take the highest risk, So I completely understand what you're saying, but you already know how most people are, right? So Flip's in the house. What's going on, bro? Let's pull up my boy. Rawls was asking me about M87. Let's pull that up real quick. M87 on Ethereum. What do you got going on here, Rawls? Keeping the good stuff to yourself, I see. It's up 17% today, so I mean, not doing too bad. Volume at 830,000. Liquidity locked in 3 million. Market cap at 112 million. It's been out for over a year and a half. So I mean, not a new project whatsoever. Let's see here. Pull up the daily. Damn, this thing's actually, I mean, it looks like it's making some kind of a cup and handle kind of movement here. But I mean, what's crazy is this thing like exploded out of nowhere. Did it get listed or something somewhere? I'm trying to look to see if there's like a fib retracement we can open up here. I mean, this thing's on a mean little run, to be honest, bro. You can see a nice little trend towards the upside, right? So I mean, nice little trend towards the upside. I would say let's see here. All-time highs is what it looks like. Yeah, all-time highs somewhere around the 3014 level. So I mean, you're not far from all-time highs on this nice rip. So you had a nice move, consolidation after a drop, right? Looks like it found some support somewhere around the 786, somewhere a little bit below, but somewhere around there, consolidating from the 786 to the 0.5, and then a nice little run. All I would say is, I mean, this thing can continue to run if it can hold that volume up, right? And it can stay above the trend. So, I mean, you could easily see some kind of a little move towards the downside, maybe down to that 11 or 12 area. If it can hold the 236 particularly, that would be a premium spot, right? So you can see, look at this, maybe an M pattern that's possibly forming. So I would be very cautious now that we look at the 4 hour. But stop doing that. Little M pattern that possibly could be forming right there. Potentially. If it does drop, I would say probably find some support at the trend. Like I said, somewhere around that 11 mark. What would be the most bullish scenario would be holding the 236 at 1150 right here, where it looks like it's trying to find some kind of support somewhere around that area. If it can hold that area, I wouldn't be surprised if you shoot up towards all-time highs here. Now, my question is why is this thing, you know, absolutely ripping out of nowhere? That's my question. What is this? DeFi innovations with diverse suite of decentralized solutions. Our goal is to make cryptocurrency a stronger contender against fiat by addressing key challenges. I wonder, did this thing get listed on some kind of a exit out of that? No, I mean it's on Bitmark, but I mean it's majority getting traded on Uniswap, so just it's on a nice little run. It's not looking bad. If I wasn't in the project right now, I would probably wait to see what this M pattern is going to play out to, right? Because you can see potentially a double top on the 4 hour. This thing could easily bounce, come down and potentially come down towards the 382, where it looked like it was finding some support prior. So I would just keep an eye. If it does find that support at around this 236, you'll probably see some nice movement towards the upside, though. So, I mean, doesn't look bad. Definitely doesn't look bad. Thank you so much for the £2, bro. I appreciate that. Bro, this sour apple or whatever it is isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. What was the other DeFi project you guys? Oh, yeah, Shad. Shad, if you still here, bro. Neo. This project was running for a while, bro. And I can look it up on... is this the same project that we were looking at recently? Why does it look different? It's not on Solana, right? I don't think so. Let me pull it up on here. Yeah, this is it right here. It's on Ethereum. Damn, this thing ran. Oh, yeah, okay, now I remember this project. All right. Damn, what happened here? I've never come on to CoinMarketCap and seen where it's 75% bearish. What the hell happened to this project? Why is everybody hating on it? I wonder what happened. Well, market cap not looking terrible. 138 million. Volume 38 million. So, I mean, doesn't look bad. This is trading on Binance, right? So, I mean, it definitely has the most exposure you're going to find as far as, per central exchange. You have Binance, Bybit, Kraken, Mexi, KuCoin. I mean, it's on everything, right? Pretty much everything. So, I mean, definitely has potential to run. Market cap being relatively small for a meme coin. So, I mean, really with this project, you're seeing the same thing with all meme coins right now, right? That's why it's like, I'm heavily invested in some meme coins, right? But I can agree when some people are coming in here and saying, listen, meme coins are dead. Doesn't mean they're dead like bury them, they're done, they're never going to come back up. But right now, they are literally dormant right now. And it's because the market, when you come back and you look at like the fear and greed index, and we're in fear right now, that means mostly people are, like I said, sitting on the sidelines, or they're going to be putting their money into less riskier assets. Just like someone was saying, I think Ben was talking about Ondo, right? Ondo, bigger market cap to him and to a lot of people. Projects like that are like mid-tier market caps are probably safer bets right now, right? That they'd rather put their money in versus small cap meme coins. So what I'm getting to is TA right now doesn't matter for any meme coins in my opinion. All I would say is if you want some exposure on potential 100Xs down the road, right? I think meme coins are obviously where they're at. And I do think that something like this project that saw such a massive run when the markets were healthy and the markets were running could potentially be a solid play. Small market cap, right? Small market cap. It's trading on Binance. I mean, it checks all the boxes to where if this thing can get some hype, could definitely see a nice little run. So, but obviously a riskier project, right? And as you get into some of the meme coins, especially ones that we talk about a lot on the channel that are very small market caps, they're riskier, but with higher risk comes higher rewards, right? Not all of them are going to go 100 plus X, but some of these are going to pop, right? So you can put all that madness to the side when people are coming here and they're like, oh, meme coins are dead and this and that. I can agree with them right now, but let's talk in 6 months if the markets are healthy and you're seeing meme coins running again. Then everybody's in here. Can you check out this meme coin? Can you look at this meme coin? And imagine, and then throw in if those stimmy checks start coming out and Jerome Powell comes out and just says money printer go brr, right? People are going to be coming in here just buying the hell out of meme coins like crazy, and we're going to be in 2021 all over again like I've been calling it. So Flip said Ondo is a grayscale pick. Bro, Ondo, you can't deny Ondo. Ondo has been killing it with deals and really getting that exposure out. I've been seeing, I'm like, are they paying them? A lot of bigger YouTubers have been like fascinated and fixated on Ondo, so Ondo's definitely has the momentum behind him right now for sure. 100%. Just going back and making sure I don't miss anybody's stuff here. Ayaz, don't come in here shilling, bro. No one wants to see your breaking news. My boy came in here and said, breaking news. Unless it's true. Unless it's true. All day said, Baby Doge ain't doing nothing. Stop the cap. When the hell have you ever heard me talk about Baby Doge, bro? Stop the cap. Oh, you're talking about somebody else. Newface said Baby Doge is going to go absolutely diabolical. You know what's crazy is there was a point in time, bro. You go back a year and a half, the top trending meme coin was Baby Doge, right? It was Baby Doge. Let's pull something up here. So Not that one right there, but this is what a lot of people have been talking about, is this Libra price surge and crash leaves most traders in heavy losses. So let's, as the smoke is starting to clear in this situation, right? Because when I first heard about it, we talked about this yesterday on the members only stream, right? When you guys remember, I went on a little rant just saying this is terrible for crypto and it's getting old, right? With all these freaking celebrities and now the political stuff. Even if you support Trump or you don't support Trump, right? Even when Trump dropped the damn his crypto, his meme coin, I even, was kind of like, damn, dude, like it's probably not the best look, right? Now, what I will say, though, at least about Trump versus any of these other stupid influencers that drop meme coins, is Trump's shit's still worth like multi-billions of dollars, right? So you can't sit there and say, oh, it's a rug pull or anything like that. It had a run and it's cooling off, right? But you don't see, it didn't do what this project's done, right? And let's pull the charts up real quick so we can have a little bit of clarity on this as well. When I looked at this damn chart, I was like, bro, oh my. Is this it right here? Yeah, this is it. Bro, look at this chart. If this isn't the most scammiest chart in the world, I don't know what is. I mean, this is a scammy chart right here. Anything that does something like this does that, I mean, there's no other way of looking at it, right? No other way of looking at it. So the recent report from Nazin Research highlights the massive financial consequences of Libra's token rapid price fluctuations. Between February the 14th and February the 18th, 86% of traders incurred losses totaling $250 million, guys, while a select few secured $180 million in profits, right? So the hype surrounding Libra initially began when Argentina's President Javier endorsed the token on February the 14th. That's where he messed up. I don't know. We don't know for a fact right now if he technically was involved in this, but he endorsed the project. And this is kind of goes back to that Hawk Tua situation, right? Where she endorsed the project. You knew that poor girl didn't know anything about crypto, right? But she basically let some people use her influence, right? And announce that she's dropping a project. And who made majority of the money? I can almost guarantee probably the people behind it. There was probably a select few that knew exactly what they were doing, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if something like this happened as well. I want to think like that, right? You don't want to think that someone like this, that's a president of a freaking country, would intentionally do something like this. But let's read on. So the endorsement made via tweet triggered an immediate surge in price, peaking at $4.5 before swiftly plummeting. By February the 18th, 70% of wallets trading Libra had realized losses, likely due to extreme price volatility. And then we're reading here from this guy right here. Mark said the biggest scam in crypto history just happened, over $5 billion lost in a matter of hours. It involved some of the biggest names in crypto and the president of Argentina. I mean, it is insane. It really is insane. I mean, I guess we haven't reached lows here in crypto and as far as this. And this is what sucks, is like when stuff like this continues to happen, it just makes it makes the crypto space just look terrible. It really does. It's like kicking us while we're down. We're already kind of trading sideways. Bitcoin kind of going for a run here. Ricky, it's almost time to add to that position there, buddy. Let's see here. So despite the widespread losses, some traders managed to make substantial profits. Two wallets that bought Libra they were insiders buying in. Wallets that bought Libra on February the 14th sold within 43 minutes, generating a combined $5.4 million in profits. Can't be mad at them though, right? One wallet identified as HYZ Go2 made $5 million in those brief 43 minutes. Notably, media personality Dave Portnoy was among the high-profile traders who lost millions on that token. No way, he bought in on that. However, Portnoy later received a $5 million refund from the exchange, raising questions about the fairness of the exchange responses to prominent traders. What? Dave Portnoy, which he's the guy that does the one bite pizza. What? Did you guys see that? It said he lost millions and later received $5 million refund from the exchange, raising questions about the fairness of the exchange. That is crazy. That's crazy. So according to Nassim, the rapid price fluctuations were largely attributed to Javier's endorsement, which ignited a speculative trading frenzy. However, the situation worsened when the token was rugged by its creator, Hayden Davis, who dismissed it as a meme coin, leaving many investors with significant losses. Crypto News reported that Javier also deleted his tweet following the backlash, stating that he wasn't familiar with the project's details. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy, guys. But this is what we were going to talk about here. This is what I really wanted to bring up. So the impact on Solana and the broader market sentiment. So while the token initially surged, the 70% loss rate amongst the wallets trading Libra between February the 16th and 18th further underscored its volatility. A significant contributing factor was Javier's retreat. We already know all this. So amid the turmoil, the Solana network, which underpinned Libra, saw a 16% decline in its price, reflecting the broader market impact. The volume of liquidity on Solana dropped from 12.1 billion to 8.29 billion, showcasing the ripple effect of Libra's fiasco. And this is what basically somebody was briefly talking about earlier in the stream. That, I mean, regardless if you were, involved in this project, like as far as buying or selling, it basically made the market as a whole not look good, but it actually had an effect on Solana as far as not doing good. And like today, you can see Solana not doing good at all. It actually yesterday broke down to about 160, 161. Right now, sitting at around 168, so it really has not rebounded since then. And this is what sucks, guys, is it's even a lot of these big meme coins, since they're all getting dropped on Solana, is making Solana not look good, even though it has nothing to do with Solana's ecosystem. It's just making the whole space not look good, guys, right? It's not looking good, So I scream this all the time to the hills. I say this all the time on my channel. Obviously not financial advice, but I personally stay the hell away from these influencers, tokens. Obviously, it's so obvious you do not want to get around them. Why the hell do you want to buy a Hawk Tua token? Like, really? You're better off just buying random projects that are popping up on Solana's newest, on the deck screener and taking your chances with that than buying in on one of these freaking scam, meme coins that are dropping by these influencers. It's not a good look. It really is not. There's no team behind it. It's the same scamming people that keep basically taking advantage of also the celebrities and these people that really know shit about DeFi. Yeah, they might know something about Bitcoin and maybe Solana, but they know nothing about DeFi and how the DeFi space works and how it is the wild, wild west, right? They're not going to be able to come after any of these people because at the end of the day, no one is forcing anyone to buy in on these projects, right? That's why I kind of look at like they refunded Dave Portnoy, his money. Love the guy. I always watch all his stuff with the pizzas, right? Because I absolutely love pizza as well. But I mean, you know why they did that, because he was probably about to bash the shit out of Solana and everything that has to run with it. So they quickly wanted to resolve that. But other people that are, that potentially could lose money, you have no voice in this game, right? So the best thing for you to do, in my opinion, not financial advice, is to be careful and stray away from these projects unless you stumble before, it gets announced on Twitter, then the president of Argentina comes on and is talking about it. If you're able to somehow swindle your way in before all that and within 43 minutes make $5 million, then yeah, that's a move right there. But other than that, if you're just catching it on Twitter, it's already too late for you, bruh. It's already too late. And that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about this Libra shit, because y'all are firing me up again. I'm just kidding. But we talked about it yesterday, and it was the same shit. I just said it. It's frustrating because, even though it's hacked long-term crypto, in my opinion, it's just the stage that we're in right now where, what's that one influencer, Adam22? I don't watch any of his shit, but I just saw it on some of the crypto news. He did the same. Oh, I saw it on CoffeeZilla's channel, right? Another YouTuber, a big influencer that did the same thing. But he actually flat out was like, bro, I don't even care. He's like, I'm just trying to make money, and it's just how it is. Oh, crap. Old said, happy birthday, Gina. Shit, I didn't know. Gina, happy birthday to you. I'm just kidding. Gina's birthday was like a month or two ago, bro. Flip said, breaking news, he's drinking tonight. Well, Flip, I'm not going to spill my beer. If y'all remember on the members only stream yesterday, I'm sitting here flipping my hands all around. We're probably talking about this Libra shit, and bink, I knocked my whole damn beer down. I was flipping out. So, cheers to you guys. What is going on, Gina? But other than that, guys, is really, I think the biggest highlight of today is really going to be this right here. I haven't seen really the crypto community jumping all over it yet because, it's right now it's just news, right? But if this happens, guys, this is exactly what we saw in 2021, and this is when we saw crypto just start going parabolic, absolutely ripping like crazy. So, and right now, Bitcoin technically not doing too bad right now. I mean, I saw George. I was watching his stream briefly today, and it's crazy because a lot of newer investors stumble across his channel because I think it's promoted. He's the biggest probably crypto YouTuber, right, for live, and I can see the frustration in him, he's having to, answer the same question every stream over and over. And people are like flipping out, like crypto's dead. And he's like, bro, what in the fuck are you guys talking about? He's like, Bitcoin right now is at $96,000. He's like, what are you talking about right now? He's like, dude, do you understand if you guys were involved in this space for anything longer than 6 months, you'd understand that even though right now, yes, we have come down in the last month or two, Bitcoin being at $96,000 is like a dream come true for anybody that's been investing in crypto for the last few years. And it is true, right? And this comes back to, like I said, we know how the market works in stages and it goes in seasons, right? Right now, alts are not in for a majority of them. But this, honestly, with fear being at highs right now, right? Fear being at 37 for the Fear and Grid Index. What do I always say, right? Not financial advice, but damn, this is probably the best time to be accumulating if you're honestly bullish and you're thinking that we're going to move up. Right now, you're getting bear market prices for anything that you can pull up right now. You're pretty much getting almost bear market prices, right? Memecoins, go down the board and just pick one, right? And I guarantee it's probably going to do decently when the market starts running, right? And that's pretty much how it is. Right now, we are getting beautiful prices. The market, yes, has been boring, but if you have been here for a while, you know what is going to follow after all this, right? It's not time for a bear market yet. It's not time. A bear market, you will know when we're in a bear market. It's not that time. We're in a consolidation mode right now. Consolidation spot where it's boring. It's not fun unless you have dry powder and you're buying and accumulating right now. That's just pretty much it. It's very simple. Put your emotions to the side, right? Put your big boy pants on or your big girl pants on and do whatever you think's best for you, right? But right now, if you're asking me, is selling a good idea or is buying, I would probably lean towards not financial advice, but buying, right? Because selling right now, everything's down like crazy, So that's just how I see it, right? And we talked about this on the members only stream yesterday. My strategy on what I'm doing right now for times like, for this period that we've been in where I'm going to, regardless, we can move up, we move down, I'm making money no matter what. So Damn, Ricky said, "Oh, Red Rum is back. What's going on, bro?" Look at him, my boy. Hey, you know what? You got to give it to Red Rum. He's coming in. He's trolling. He said, "How's me lady going?" Oh man, you can't even. You have to respect it because you know what? Red Rum. If you guys don't remember, Red Rum, he was frustrated. Probably what, like a few months ago. It's probably been like a couple months now, right? And Red Rum was just like, I had it with me lady. He's like, I'm selling everything. And my boy moved out. And then you were probably, I wonder where we were at, bro, when you sold. But you definitely, when you sold, we were a lot higher than what we were. But he was like, I'm selling off. Screw me lady. And you know what? I was like, I can't, disagree with you right now. I was like, because me lady really wasn't doing the best, and then obviously the market has since then moved down even more, right? So, but Red Rum, don't come in here trolling, because it's gonna. If you don't, I don't know if you bought back in on anything, you know what I'm saying, or what your positions are, but when me lady starts running, we're gonna be tagging you in the chat, bro. Show your face. But honestly, if you moved your assets to anything else, especially right now, bro, anything that's going to move probably whenever we start moving. Let's see here. Old said, rub some salt in the wound. Gina said it's snowing where you're at. We just got a lot of rain, cold fronts coming through down here in Florida. It's going to be down in the 40s tomorrow, guys. But you got to remember, it's been like 80 degrees. Ricky said, when me lady does 30X, Red Rum's going to be hiding like Biden. Nah, he's going to come back. Old said, my only concern is that meme coins this cycle are saturated. I mean, I would agree. I think the only thing that will kind of offset a lot of that, dude, is that even right now, we've seen higher market cap in the market space and the crypto space, and I think it's going to continue. So, you look back at 2021 on the last bull run, there wasn't a lot of meme coins, right? So, Doge and Shiba particularly got to run crazy, and get to some crazy market caps. Doge really being the one getting up to 80 billion and Shiba $42 billion market caps, right? We haven't seen that this cycle yet, but remember back in that time, I think the top of the market for per market cap as a whole was like maybe 1.9 trillion, somewhere around there. We've been sitting around 3 trillion. We've already gotten up to 3.8 trillion, and we haven't even seen anything crazy with alts necessarily yet. So I honestly, we said this, I honestly think that by the end of this season, when it's all said and done, at the top, we'll probably see $6 to $10 trillion market cap. That's what I'm throwing out. So, and a lot of that money will, believe it or not, as much as people are saying they hate meme coins and stuff like that, a lot of that money will be in meme coins. So, Ethereum, not, it's still kind of sitting around consolidating, but if it's like everybody's calling that Ethereum is going to start running again, and I think that's also contributing to Solana's weakness right now as well. Jake, what's going on, bro? Red Rum said he's excited for Pi Coin tomorrow. I've been mining for 4 years, validated over 3,000 accounts. But why is Pi down so freaking much, dude? What's going on with this? Is it? Oh, what is this? Okay, maybe this isn't it. Click here. Oh, okay. Total supplies at. What's going on with Pi? Oh, tomorrow it's getting listed. Okay, I see. So it looks like tomorrow it says, looks like Pi will be listed on all major exchanges, including Binance at the same time tomorrow. Wow. Let's see how this plays out for tomorrow. That's awesome. Open mainnet. Okay. That's pretty dope. Art, what's going on, bro? Twix, what's going on, bro? Yeah, February 20th tomorrow. I wonder, do they tell you, like, they haven't really put a time, though. I'm sure there is some kind of time. I wonder, I'm curious to see how this bitch, what I'm going to say right now for Pi is if you, I don't know if, and I don't know, I've seen it plenty of times, never really like look into it. Tomorrow it's going to be getting listed from what they're saying on every exchange or majority exchanges at the same time. What I will say is I don't know if they had a pre-sale, right? I don't know what the case is with all this, but my opinion from previous occurrences on drops on new projects is tomorrow it's probably going to go crazy, right? It's probably going to run, right? But I would be very cautious with jumping in over on the hype, right? Because I've said this plenty of times when Jupiter dropped, when there was a few other big projects that dropped, right? You're going to see crazy fluctuations where you're going to see a run up and you're probably going to see a run down, especially if there's any kind of airdrops and or pre-sales, right? You're going to see a lot of sell pressure coming in. You're going to see a lot of buy pressure coming in also with a lot of the people coming in, pouring in because this is going to be all over everywhere. Me personally, if I was like, yeah, I want to jump in on Pi, I would probably wait a week or two, as much as it would be hard for me to do that, right? Because you know you want to jump in, you're going to have that FOMO of missing out. What I've done is I usually, especially like with Jupiter and stuff like that, you let it drop and usually it'll run, it'll come down from the sell pressure, right? And then it eventually will stable out. And if you kind of catch it at a good time, maybe within the next few days or the next week while it's stabling out, you might be able to jump in at a very good price versus if you just go crazy right when it drops and you're FOMOing in on the hype and you're buying in when you don't realize it because the chart's only an hour long, that you might be buying in at a high, right? Hope that makes sense. So obviously not financial advice. I would just say be cautious with FOMOing in on the project as soon as it drops. Oh, Steve said it's only a mobile miner until tomorrow. So you guys all know about this project and no one wanted to, just say, hey, Crip, this is what's going on, right? Nothing, right? Red Rum said, I'm surprised you didn't mind, bro. Bro, you know what's crazy is this is one of those projects that I saw a lot, right? But never really inquired or never really looked into it at all. Like this is the most that I've talked about Pi. Okay, so Steve said it's dropping 8 a.m. Oh, okay, so 8 a.m. What's 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? He says 4 a.m. Asian time. Ricky said probably 3 o'clock in the morning. You know they always drop at Asian time, bro, right? So me and you are going to be asleep. Right? It always happens like that, bro. Steve said 9 billion going into lock until 2026 and only 1.5 billion going to be available for tomorrow. Nice. Oh, Steve said all buys must be held for 24 hours and only $50,000 max order limits. Nice. The more you guys tell me, I'm kind of like, wow. So you know what you do is wait that 24 hours. Wait that 24 hours. Because I'm like, if you try to time the sell pressure, you might be able to Red Rum said the community is massive. He's saying bigger than Ethereum and Bitcoin put together. All right, so Steve said 8 a.m. Universal Time. So that would be, hold on, 8 a.m. Wait, 8 a.m. Universal. I did this one wrong. Hold on. UTC to, all right. Oh, bro, Ricky, you see what time it is? It's at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, bro. Ricky, you called it, bro. It's dropping tomorrow. It's dropping tonight or this morning at 3 a.m. That's crazy. Red Rum and Steve, them boys are they're on it. Steve said 70 million users in 250 countries. Well, shit. Now I'm excited to see what's going to happen tomorrow, right? I really am. I have no intentions of buying in tomorrow. I'm telling you straight up, like me personally, not saying that I don't think the project's probably a solid project. I have no intentions of buying in. But if it is true where there's a cool-off period where you can't sell for 24 hours, maybe be beneficial to keep an eye on it and maybe take advantage, because there's going to be sell pressure when that if that time frame pops up, or when it pops up as far as that threshold, and if it is true and they have to wait 24 hours, there will be some I'm not saying it's going to wreck the project or anything like that. I'm just saying there's going to be sell pressure, right? Because no one's allowed to do anything with their trades for 24 hours. There's going to be people, especially if the project's up like crazy. Steve's saying it's about to take out XRP. Damn. That's some bold statements right there, bro. Red Rum said he has over 1,600 pi. Well, if Steve's saying it's going to drop at $314, right? Get it? $314. That's pi, right? Red Rum saying he has over 1,600. If that's the case, bro, you would have what? Like, I don't even know if I can do the math on that one right now. What's 300 times 1,600? That's a lot, right? I think that would be like over $100,000 if I'm not mistaken, bruh. That would be. That'd be over 300K. There's no way that's dropping that high. Maybe $3.14. You know what it's going to be? $31. It's going to be 31 cents. 31.4 cents is what I'm calling it. That's what it's going to drop. Steve said he has 9,800. That's what I'm saying, guys. Listen. I understand you guys have been I'm telling you right now, there's no way in hell that thing's dropping at $300 a pop and you guys have 10,000 each. I'm just telling you that right now. I hope for your sake it does, right? I really do hope it does, but I'm just saying it's probably going to drop somewhere like, under $1 in my opinion. But who knows? Who knows? Well, I guess we have something big to talk about tomorrow. I'm sure everybody's going to be all over it. That's awesome. Well, it looks like Bitcoin ran up to about 96,000. Let me pull up the other chart here. What did we run up to? About 96.8 so far. It looks like it's having a little bit of a cool off for right now. So, well, guys, listen. With that being said, tomorrow we'll definitely come back and we'll see how this pie works out, and hopefully Red Rum and Steve come in here and they're dropping some bands because they just made hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? But with that being said, guys, look out. These stimulus checks could be a big game changer. Big game changer. And I'm telling you, it's going to blow meme coins up. It's going to blow the whole market up. But these people are going to be coming in here with their stimulus. Like, what meme coin should I buy? Like, buy Myro, buy Maniki, buy some me lady. We'll see how it goes, though, guys. But with that being said, thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you guys being here. If you are new, make sure you guys slap that like, hit the subscribe. We are here pretty much every day at the same time. Make sure if you are considering joining the members only stream, hit that join button under $5. We do stream multiple times a week, or I've been trying to, as far as members only stream, leverage trading. You know, we go through the whole shabacle on how to be a better trader. So, and what I'm doing right now during this boring stage. So with that being said, guys, have a fantastic night. You guys keep your heads up. We're going to be fine. Stimmy checks are going to be coming here soon. They're going to be dropping on crypto. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, guys. See ya.